I just started recording. Cool. Hello everybody. My name is Sota Watanabe. So today this is the first ambassador call, and I'm really excited about the first opportunity. And thank you for joining the first ambassador call, and thank you for supporting Plasma Networks. And today we have some agendas. And at the first, I'm going to talk about the purpose of ambassador call. And the Martin is going to talk about recent our updates regarding the partnership, collaboration, and technical smart contract update. And Simon is going to talk about the acceleration program. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the Kusama Parachain auction. And if you have a question, feel free to ask us. Yeah, can we raise hands? Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, like this. So you can raise hand by using the reaction, the bottom bar. So you can find cool. The reaction button, and you can raise hand always. And then I'm going to unmute, and then you can speak. Cool. Let's get started. So yeah, again, thank you for joining today. And this movie will be published once I upload this movie on YouTube. And the purpose of Ambassador Call is to share our update uh, with transparency and verifiability. Uh, as you know, the goal of Plasma Network is to make decentralized autonomous organization. So we believe the power of the community. Currently, core team is the leading the developments and the leading the community, but you know, community matters, and we are a community-driven project. Yeah, that's why we started Ambassador Call, and we would like to hear a lot of comments and feedback from the community. And the ambassador represent the community because we align with the long-term incentive. So yeah, feel free to join us and feel free to ask any question. So first of all, Martin, could you start from you? It would be great if you could talk about recent updates regarding the collaboration, the partnership, and also technical updates regarding the smart contract.
Okay, hi everyone. It's great to see some faces I haven't seen before. So nice to see you guys. I'm very excited about this first ambassador call. So I'm very pleased to see all you participants now in this chat room. So in case you have any questions after my short presentation, feel free to ask them and I will do my best to answer them together with Sota. So about some of our recent announcements, one big one was the one with Microsoft. So we had a partnership with Microsoft Japan, and we are in their startup program. We will use Microsoft for our Shaden validators or collaterals on Shaden network. How will we do that? A lot of community members and a lot of validators already asked that question on Discord about how to become a validator on Shaden. So first we will select our validators ourselves, like we will select some ambassadors who are already running a validator. Some validators will be run by the team. And after that, we will slowly progress to nominated proof of stake, where the community will select the validators. But first, you want to make sure the network is stable enough and everything is on our side stabilized, so we can move to proof of stake. Actually, we are now in a further development regarding proof of stake. Mario, one of our developers, is working on the proof of stake on Dusty. So we think this will be ready somewhere in a month where we can test everything on a testnet. Regarding another announcement, we have some announcements ready from some projects who are now building on Dusty. For example, Bondly just finished their smart contracts on Dusty. They have some problems with the API, but we are handling those at the moment. They just need to be updated. We have Mushi Market who is connected now. We have some other like QuickSwap is connected on Dusty. We recently had some, I have to look at the name, Automata. We will announce that one later this week about a collaboration we have with them. It's like an off-chain governance system platform that we can use on our testnet. And further on, we are working with a lot of partners and building a better smart contract platform together. Like our lead developer, Alexander, is now working on API 3. It's fully ready and he will be showing a demo soon. So every developer on our smart contract can be used the Oracle solutions of API 3. Also, Chainlink will be implemented in our testnet environment. So that's also getting ready and in full speed. And a lot of you guys are asking about what kind of project are you building, but actually we made the vision that we will only share projects who actually build a demo on our platform, just to make sure that what we are telling to our community, actually those projects are actually doing something, and we don't like some other projects who just announce, and after a year that project still isn't built on that platform. So we only want to announce projects that are actually building on top of our network. And sometimes it can be a project that is not well known or just a clone of another project, but actually we want to make sure that our testnet is fully tested and we can work on errors and solutions to fix those bugs. So that's really great to have projects actually working together with us and always asking for questions and feedback, and that's very helpful, not only on their side but also on our side, so our lead developers can look for errors in the network, look for bugs, and work and make the testnet much better, so it's ready to launch Shader network as soon as the Kusama Parachain auction is ready. As you know, on our Dusty testnet environment, we are fully compatible with Ethereum. Our EVM solution is now also tested with Hardhat. It's working great now, and we had some problems with our RPC node, but that was mainly because
Hey Martin, you got muted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And
So
by the
sorry,
way,
I did it.
Yeah, and can I
Okay.
just have a question actually, since I've spoken already?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So hi, I'm Peter from Polkadot, and actually I wanted to ask, since we are going to integrate with the Chainlink, so that would be in the form of the substrate palette, or are we going to connect to the Chainlink via the bridge, or are we going to use it inside the EVM?
Yeah, that's a good question. We recently announced about a grant from Chainlink. So we have a project who is now integrating Chainlink on our platform, Photofire. I can share you the link. But at the moment we are not using the palette for now. So that's not integrated at the moment, but it's an option that we can do it because they work together with Parity on this, so it's possible for us to integrate that palette also. But for the moment, we are not integrated Chainlink as a palette to our runtime, so not yet. But it's an option.
Yeah, it will be. Also, I would like to add two things. The first thing is the Plasma network is multi-virtual machine smart contract hub, and we have already supported Ethereum functionality almost 100%, and we are supporting WebAssembly by nature. And the smart contract on Ethereum virtual machine is going to be able to interact with the smart contract on WebAssembly. And our lead engineer Alex has already success these kind of the developments already. So EVM smart contract can interact with WebAssembly smart contract on Plasma network very soon.
Yeah, that's quite awesome.
Yeah, And also another thing is that we are going to deploy Plasma Network portal. So anyone can deploy smart contracts through Plasma Network portal. So this is going to be our first application on the top of Plasma Network. I would like to say interface.
Mm-hmm.
So after deploying Plasma Network portal, I'm going to launch the Ambassador Smart Contract. So by doing the Ambassador activity, you guys can get the basic income from block rewards. So once the Shiden network became a Kusama Parachain, we are going to deploy the Shiden network the portal, and I'm going to deploy Ambassador Smart Contract. And the Ambassador Smart Contract, the basic income from block rewards, this is gonna be a Shiden token. And Shiden token will be distributed to active ambassadors. This can be weekly or monthly.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds really perfect. So that would be probably my first income as an ambassador in the Polkadot
Yeah, yeah,
space.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Sounds great.
so yeah, community matters. So we would like to incentivize these kind of people to be involved in the Plasma network and Shiden network. Yeah. So yeah, let's deploy the first contract. I'm going to take an initiative and deploy the ambassador contract.
Okay, great. Looking forward to it. Yeah. So
Yep,
thanks for the answers, guys.
yep. And also we are waiting for the Kusama Parachain. So we are waiting for the Web3 Foundation and Parity Technologies. So once they announce the auction, we are ready to join the auction. So the timeline depends on the Kusama Parachain auction.
Mm,
Yep,
Yeah, like everything depends on that basically right now.
yep.
So
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah, that's so yeah,
The,
that dApp
mhm.
staking reward mechanism is very important to highlight to everyone. Also, if you are in contact with any developers, feel free to add that. That is actually that will make our platform really unique, having that in place. So that dApp reward
Yeah.
system is really, really great. Also for you guys, we will trying to make you guys some incentives by launching that contract, so you guys can earn some block rewards. We already distributed our NFTs to, I think, mostly of our ambassadors.
Yeah,
Um,
I have to send the NFT to Bong, but the gas fee is terrible right now.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think everybody except for Bong has the NFT right now.
Yeah. So we hope that we can give you some extra through our NFT as an ambassador. Like we recently had 2 announcements of Mushi and QuickSwap, who will be giving us some incentives for our NFT holders, and we were trying to add some more. So we hope that will be some extra in case of an income as an ambassador. So we really appreciate the work you guys are doing in your local communities, and we really want to reward you for that also. So thank you. For now, that's all I have to say for the recent developments. We have a lot of developments going on the background. So if you have any questions around anything from development, feel free to speak up and let me know if you have any questions about the future or what we are doing now in case of projects or no. Otherwise, we have
Okay.
some. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
Who raised hand?
BLD
Yep,
and
BLD. BLD. Yeah, let's go.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
yeah, great.
Yeah, thanks. Hi, this is BLD speaking here. So very happy to hear about all of that. I hope my English will be good enough for you to understand. I just had something to add, because it's not like really a question, but I had many feedbacks from a community who are telling me that Plasm look like a complicated project and things like that. So I just wanted to add that Plasm can make like complicated projects and complicated things, but there is also like the layer one that manages smart contracts simply like any other blockchain, basically. So it's really open to everyone and not just to, let's say, industry solutions. It's made it's made also for small dApps, and I think it's good to remind that.
Yeah, of course, you're right about that. So we are not only aiming for the big businesses, we are also aiming for the small ones, the startups ones. So I understand that a lot of people think that a Plasma network is a little bit difficult because it's a little bit technical, and we are aware of that of that issue. So we are doing everything like our community crowdcast, like sending this ambassador call online, having a well-documented documentation to educate the people, and that's why we also have you guys to help us out to educate them as your communities as well. But we understand that we are very technical. It's not like we, yeah, on our simple project we are building actually something virtual, yeah, multi-virtual network. So it's complicated. So we have some technical background. I don't know how to say it because I can't make it easier, but we are doing our best to educate as much as possible. But as you all know, we always have some people jumping in because they see something on an exchange or hear something on a YouTube channel, and they want to jump in and ask 1,000 questions, the same questions every day for where can we buy and back. So we always have that kind of people, and I'll also have some community members who are a little bit frustrated because things are not moving, but we can't do anything because we are dependent on Web3 Foundation. Some people just don't get it and are in for the hype, and so yeah, we try to do our best to educate as much. So
Yeah, I think also I think the technology make a difference. So technology should be the first place. But I know your opinion. And the Plasma network can be difficult because of the some technical advantages. And the before the I think last week we are saying like a layer two on Polkadot, but we totally changed the one-liner. So currently, our Plasma network is the multi-virtual machine smart contract hub on Polkadot, and we are going to update our homepage, so the UI should be much better than before. And it is going to be the new homepage, and also we are going to launch Plasma Network portal, so anyone can deploy the contract, anyone can manage your PLM token, and you can stake your PLM token, etc. So we are going to deploy user-friendly product. And it would be great if we could get the feedback from the community, and then we would like to improve our product with community.
That's really great. I think it's fair enough to say that Plasm develops complex stuff, but is available for everyone, you know.
yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, true. Thanks for
Yeah,
the question.
thanks for the question. Is there any other question? Cool. Simon, yeah, could you talk about the acceleration program we are working on right now?
Okay, sure. Thanks, Sota. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. So I think most of you do not know who I am because I only joined 2 weeks ago. So maybe let me start with a quick introduction to myself before talking about the grants program. So I've been in the space since 2017, but mostly with the Ethereum, right? Previously I was with Kyber. I was working with them. I was working with them as a developer relations. And then I moved on to a local fiat on-ramp company called Xfirst. Then after that, I took a break because I wanted to try something different. And then, so I know Sota since like a few years ago, right? And every time when I talk to him, he's always like, it always seems like he's underwater, like there's too much work. So I decided to, ask if he needed some help. And then he told me that there's this opportunity to help grow the ecosystem for Plasm, right? So I thought that, maybe why don't try something different? So that's why I joined, and the reason why I'm here today. I'm still very new to the Polkadot space, so I look forward to learning from all of you. So that's about it for my quick introduction. Okay, so the grants program. So the grants program is basically a program that is co-led with Parity under the Builders for Builders initiative, and essentially how it works is because Parity ran this substrate builders program, and they have all this experience and this wealth of experience and knowledge that they want to share with the Parachains, basically help them to grow their ecosystem, right? So under this Builders for Builders program, we can run our own acceleration program, and basically Parity will help us with at least running the first batch, right? So essentially what happens during the first batch is they'll take charge of the first batch, and we are basically the guys behind looking at them and trying to understand like what are some of the things that we should do, what are some of the things that we should not do, things like that, you know. And then after that, from the second batch onwards, we are the ones that are basically leading the entire program. And the point of this program, right, is basically to foster and grow the Shiden ecosystem, right? Because we're going to be launching the Shiden network once the Kusama Parachain once we win the Kusama Parachain auction, and we want the community, and we want projects to be building anything on the Shiden network, right? So that's the reason why we created this acceleration program. But the acceleration program is currently still a work in progress, right? Because so the goal right now is kind of like to get it ready, like ready to go live immediately by the end of May, so that once we win the Kusama Parachain auction, we can start immediately, right? I also created a post on the forum requesting for feedback. Maybe let me share my screen. Wait, where is it? Chrome. I think it's this one. Oh wait, one sec.
Yeah, basically we are going to start acceleration program by the end of the May, and the grant program from the next month, but all depends on Kusama and the Polkadot.
Yep. So
one things we are facing, the one problem we are facing is we cannot deploy the Parachain before the auction, because we have to register our Genesis file before the auction. If we deploy our network, the states of the Genesis file will be totally different from the states of the existing Parachain, existing independent chain. So we would like to avoid this situation. So yeah.
So and by the way, hey Sata, this is Peter again. And so by the way, when you deploy Parachain, you can do a regenesis, right? Like something like that is possible. It's like not an easy thing to do, but for example, I know there is a Hydra DX project, and they have done the regenesis a couple of times, and they will have to do it once again when they connect as a Parachain to the Polkadot network, probably when there are Parachains available. So this is an option, right? Like, I'm not saying we should do it. Like, I don't think so, honestly, but it's a way, right?
Yeah. So to do so, we have to stop entire the network, or we have to take the snapshot, and we have to migrate from one blockchain to another blockchain.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is gonna be there are a lot of confusion. And if we list our token before the auction, the exchange have to update the nodes and the balance, etc. So I think it is better for us to wait the auction. The auction is not so far away. It can be within 1 month or 2 months. So yeah, we are waiting for the auction. And meanwhile, we are focusing on the acceleration program and also technical developments.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Oh yeah. There's one more thing that I want to mention, and that is like what Sota shared earlier, right? We want to basically encourage as much community involvement as possible. So that is also the reason why they're basically we're talking internally about getting some of the ambassadors to sit in, basically to join the acceleration team, to sit in on like the calls with the different projects to understand them a little bit better, to take part in like decision making process, right? Like whether or not we should give the grant out to certain teams and stuff like that. But I also think another important thing is basically to so the thing about if you ask me, right, the thing about sharing opinions online is sometimes people there are many reasons why you wouldn't share your opinion online. Maybe for example, people are shy, or maybe people they don't feel safe sharing opinions online, or maybe they shared it before, but their voices were not heard. So regardless of whatever the reason is, right? Like we as the core team, right? It is our responsibility to help foster this openness and willingness to share from the community, because eventually when we become a DAO, we hope that the culture is really there, right? That the people in the community are all willing to share, and they're not afraid to speak up and talk about things. So that's also the reason why I'm pushing very hard for community involvement, and I'm trying to figure out as many ways as possible to involve the community with the entire process. And I think for other initiatives that we have in the future, we also want to do the same as well. So yes, so it would be very helpful if you have any feedback or anything, or any improvements or anything that you want to see us including in the acceleration program, please feel free to leave them in the forum as well. Yep. Did I forget to talk about anything else?
Yeah, and also one thing I would like to add is basically we would like to make the basic income system, and this feature will be also updated on dApps staking portal, so that by contributing to network, you can earn PLM token. This can be one of the incentive. You can join. Yep. All right. Is there any question?
Hey Mario. I see that
Hey,
Mario
Mario.
is also here. Mario, do you maybe have something to add to our ambassadors? Mario is some of our developer who's working on a proof of stake.
Yeah, okay, so we are just now looking how to involve the, I mean, we have our own staking for the nodes and for the dApps developed, but now with the introduction of the parachains, there are some issues with this Cumulus. So we are looking the best way or how to go about it without any problems when we start the parachain. So it's not a smooth ride, I would say. It's still work both from Parity and from us in front of us. Yeah. In a couple of weeks and perhaps months, yeah, before the launch.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, let's go VLD. Also, Ban has a question. Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I make one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got it. Will the dApp staking will be enabled as soon as POS is enabled?
Once we launch the Kusama Parachain, the Plasma Network portal will be enabled. I think our internal milestone, we are going to launch Plasma Network portal by the end, by June 20th. So within 1 month, around 1 month.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
and the staking is not really connected with the proof of stake. We just recently learned that. So you can have staking both on proof of authority as well.
Yeah, when you say staking,
right.
you have two choice: dApps staking and also network staking. That this is a POS. 50% of PLM token will be designed to be used for staking, and the other token will be used for the dApps staking. So the more token will be created on Plasma Network, the more token will be locked on the network. So liquidity can be smaller.
All right, so both of them don't depend on POS implementation. It will be available from the start to both staking, dApp staking and classical staking, let's say. All right, thank you.
Yeah, they are independent. Cool. So Ban, could you mute yourself?
Then you're muted.
Yep. Ban is muted right now. All right, Toga will also raise hand. Yeah, you can go, Toga. Can you unmute yourself?
Okay, so this is regarding the total supply. Yeah? So Based on what we have calculated, we assume it is around 45 million after the redenomination. But then there were a few occasions that Sota mentioned that the total supply is 65 million. So I think some of the community members got confused. So which is the
Yeah,
It was a mistake. Yeah.
I think good question. I think it will be 45 million, but let me double check.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then the other one is about, we also noticed that you mentioned that there is an inflation of 10% every year. Right? Why we want to know where does it come from? Is it from the staking rewards, the dApp staking reward? And then how long will that inflation be happening, for 10 years, 15 years, or something like that?
Got it. Yeah, 45 million. So yeah, after the redenomination, so the total supply is around 45 million. So 45,000,000,000. Yeah, 45,000,000,000. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why we are going to have a redenomination is no one would like to trade, 0.0001 USD or something like that. So PLM token is going to be around, $1 to $10. Can be 0.5 or something like that. And the inflation rate is around 10% per year. So this is needed because we have a dApps staking, and the basic income will be distributed through the block production. So yeah, 10% can be a little bit high, but this is necessary to incentivize people to develop dApps on the network. But by developing dApps on the top of Plasma network, the more token will be locked on the network as well. So I think this is gonna be not a problem. But we are going to have our own chain governance, so our network can be updated.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Thank
Okay.
you for the question.
The last question from me is back during Lockdrop 2, many participants use the referral code to get like 1% bonus. So on my observation that the Lockdrop 2 participants who use these referral codes have not received their 1% bonus.
Yeah, we detected some of the people are not receiving the 1%. So I think we are going to have I think we have some sort of questionnaire for people who did not receive the 1%. So I'm going to share the link so that these kind of people can fill out the form to receive 1%, but yeah, additional 1%.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Cool. Yep. Fun.
Can we have tutorial for the construction that on Strident?
Construction.
Can we have construction tutorial for Strident?
Yeah, that
Oh,
will,
you
will
mean?
be, that will be
Excuse
available.
me, my English.
No.
Excuse me, my English.
Now, all guides will be provided closer to the launch of Shaden. For validators, for joining the auction, crowd loan, everything will be available. We just need to wait until we have the final settings parameters from Web3 Foundation, so we know what to put in the guides. But actually, we are working already on it, so it is already working on it, but we still need to wait on some extra information to publish it. But we will make sure everything is available when we launch. Yes, of course.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the important information is still missing, so we don't wanna make confusion. So once we receive all the information from the Web3 Foundation, we are going to publish all the information. Yep.
Fine.
Cool. So lastly, I'm going to talk about Kusama Parachain auction. So Kusama Parachain auction is coming in, I think 1 or 2 months. And the first priority is to become one of the first, the Parachain, both on Kusama and Polkadot. And once we became a Kusama Parachain by using Astar Network, the 30% of initial supply will be unlocked. So the user who joined the lock drop 1 or lock drop 2 can trade Astar token on Astar Network. But PLM token is totally different network, so PLM token will be locked. And after becoming a Parachain, we are going to list our token at exchanges. And I cannot mention the name, but we are talking with some of the exchanges right now. Also, to become a Kusama Parachain, we need a KSM token from the community. So we are going to distribute 15%, 15% of our total supply for the initial first auction. And we are going to bid first to 8 slot, and each slot has how many weeks? Each slot has, I think, 6 weeks. And
6 weeks, yes.
6 weeks, right? So each slot has 6 weeks, and we are going to bid 1 to 8. So 6 multiply 8, so we have 48 weeks. And after the 48 weeks, I think this is around 11 months. After the 48 weeks, we are going to bid the slot again by using another 15% to become a Kusama Parachain. Yeah, constantly. But we just have a 30% for the Kusama Parachain auction, so we have to make the on-chain treasury so that we can use on-chain treasuries fund to bid slot constantly after the 2 years. Yeah, and we should have a vesting period for the participants who join the auction, because if we unlock a lot of token at the first point, I think selling power can be much stronger than buying power. So we are slightly gradually unlock the token, SDN token. But locked token can be used for the staking. So the fund is not totally locked. So you can use your Shiden token for the staking. But you cannot transfer your token to other wallet. Yeah, so this is the basic strategy, and we don't know how many KSM do we need to become a Parachain. So we are going to understand the auction, and then we are going to reflect our strategy on Polkadot and try to become one of the first Polkadot Parachain and Kusama Parachain as well. Yep, that's it from my side. And do you have any question or suggestion?
Hi, Sota.
Yep. Hi, Grape.
Yeah. 我找了一个翻译，他的英语不是很好，他的翻译。
Okay. Yeah, he got the translator for him, and his English is not good. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's
it's fine.
translator. Yes. That's good. That's good, Soda. My name is Jack.
How's Jack?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Finally, I come to back.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, konnichiwa. Yeah, finally come back to Japan right now.
Okay. Here's a question that I wanna ask to you from Reeves. Okay, and so can you tell us the specific positions that plasma that has been in Polkadot?
Yep. In one liner, the Plasma network is a multi-chain and the multi-virtual machine smart contract hub on
Yeah.
Polkadot. I think that some of the project has Ethereum compatibility, and some of the project are mentioning Ethereum on Polkadot or something like that. But I think the Ethereum compatibility is not a differentiator because this feature is developed by Parity Technologies, and all Parachain is going to be Ethereum compatible. So Plasma Network is already Ethereum compatible, and Akara is Ethereum compatible, and other Parachain are Ethereum compatible. So the difference between these kind of chain and Plasma Network is there are two things. The first thing is multi-virtual machine. So we have a WebAssembly environment and Ethereum virtual machine environment.
Okay.
Then you can deploy any contract on WebAssembly and the EVM, and you can interact the contract each other. And the second thing is the multi-chain. So we have already made the first MVP, minimum viable product, of Cosmos Bridge. And the Ethereum, the trustless bridge are under the construction, under the developments.
Okay. So
The next one
this one,
is shared
and
network.
also, and also we have a layer 2.
the slot of the Polkadot has made the members of the community wait for a long time, So they're waiting for a long time, but at the time they didn't open. You understand me?
You mean how can we attract KSM token?
Yeah.
And how to distribute?
Okay, so now I'm sorry. I tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Just, maybe the committee of the Polkadot told the community members that they're gonna start this project in May 1st. May 1st. But today it is May 11th, 12th. But this program it is not started, you understand me?
Yeah.
So this is a question that the people from the community that they're wondering,
Yeah.
And this is also a
frustrating,
question
right?
that you're wondering about, right?
Yeah. So basically, we don't know when the auction starts. Once
not
the
just
Polkadot is
auction. Yes.
Yeah. Even for us, we don't know the date of the auction because Web3 Foundation did not announce it yet. But but from the technical point of view, I think it will be within 2 months, definitely. So yeah, I hope it can be 1 month, within 1 month, but it may take 2 months.
Okay.
And also we are going to have a Polkadot Decoded, the biggest events in a Polkadot community next week. 2 weeks later. And I think they are going to, Web3 Foundation is going to introduce the auction and how it works. And I hope we can get new information at Polkadot Decoded.
Okay. Soda, your name is Soda, right? And I want to tell you that no matter what the program use, whatever, okay. But I like your attitude, Your attitude.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. I would like to be open and transparent. Yeah, thanks so much.
What's your English? Have you ever studied abroad?
Yeah. My English is not perfect, but I was in the US, United States.
Me too.
1 year. Oh, cool. I live in Singapore right now. So yeah.
You're right now in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my Japanese is much better than English.
Yes,
konnichiwa. Yeah, konnichiwa. And I hope I can go to the China. Yeah, China is the definitely biggest market in terms of the Polkadot and Kusama.
After the COVID-19, you're going to come into China.
Yeah,
and
I have to.
My boss, Graves, He's gonna pay for you for all of it. He's gonna pay for you. You're gonna bow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My
Yes,
goodness.
please.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, but after the COVID, I'm definitely go to China and I would like to share our update and also the strategies. Probably
Yes.
Simon is going to China as well.
Okay. So
Simon knows Chinese a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so that. But
Cool.
for the next question, that I want to know that
I want.
So the shadings,
Yeah.
the shadow works, the tokens. The total of the tokens
Supply
is certain right now. Certain.
Yeah. Total supply is 45,000,000. The 45 million. Yeah, I just send you the message.
You mean for shadow, right?
Yep. And the plasm as well.
And can you give me a certificate time for the KSM Kusama Parachain auction time?
I think it will be 1 month or 2 months. But we don't know the details.
1 month or 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are fucking very honest, That's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you
I
for that
stayed in
question.
Manhattan before. I stayed in Manhattan 10 years before. Yeah, I hope to see you in China,
Yeah. See you in China very soon.
I'm Graves' assistant.
Got it.
Suri.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Okay.
And the Toga also raised hand. Oh, did you raise hand, Toga?
Me.
Yeah, I talk.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I muted you. Yeah. Go ahead, Rudy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also known as Soul Eater in the Telegram channel. So, do we have a bridge to another network besides BSC or besides Atom and BSC?
Yeah. We are working on the trustless Ethereum bridge. We have 2 ways to make Ethereum bridge. The one way is using chainsafe, but this is the easiest way, and this is not fully decentralized. And we are implementing fully trustless and the decentralized Ethereum bridge right now. And we have already implemented Cosmos, and we are working on Ethereum bridge. And some of the other layer 1 project approached us to make the bridge. But because of the resource, we are working on the Ethereum. Ethereum is the first priority. And then maybe we are working on the Binance Smart Chain or Avalanche or other layer 1 network. But we don't have a resource at this moment.
So the first priority is Ethereum first, and then what else? Cosmos Network, that you have already finished.
Yeah. But we are going to start grant program, and this is really attractive area.
Okay. So everyone in the community maybe could apply a grant, just making a bridge with Shiden or with Pleasant, right? Okay. I will tell my community about this.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cool. Is there any question? We do have 7 minutes left.
Yeah, hi, Sota.
Hi, Lee.
This is Ree. Yeah,
hi.
So, I have 2 questions. So first, is there going to be a fixed number of validated, like something like Kusama 1000 program?
Oh yeah, probably Martin is working on the validator, so he can answer the question soon.
Or just for ambassadors first?
First will be for ambassadors, and then we will slightly add more validators. It all depends on how big our networks will be. If the more developers are active on our network, the more dApps, the more validators we need, and so on and so on.
No.
So it will be slightly increased.
But ambassador comes first.
Yes.
Noted.
Just a slight correction. It will be collators. So validators will keep on the Polkadot or Kusama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Yeah, and my second question is, so the Kusama auction, the candle auction is still an auction, so there will be a loser and a winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can't guarantee ourselves we are going to win 100%. So is there any way or any any way you can try to ensure or make a relief for our investors or holders?
Yeah, I can answer the question. So Parachain lease offering consists of the crowd loan and the auction. So we incentivize people to join crowd loan instead of the auction. And if we collect KSM tokens through crowd loan, and we can use this KSM token for the first auction. And if we lose the first auction, we can use exactly the same KSM token for the second auction. If we collect the KSM tokens through crowd loan. So we are going to have some sort of the bonding curve to incentivize people to join crowd loan instead of the auction. So the first we are going to have a crowd loan, and after the, let's say, 7 days, auction starts. And the auction has 7 days or something like that. So we incentivize people to join crowd loan on day 1 instead of day 7 or day 8, because this kind of token can be meaningless. Yeah, this is going to be our strategy, but we don't have a very detailed information. So let's say how many days for the crowd loan, how many days for the auction. So we need this information first, and then we are going to publish our strategy.
Sure. Yeah, thank you very much.
Sota, the ambassador program will be after the Parachain.
Ambassador program is, we have an ambassador program at this moment, but ambassador program and dApps staking will be after becoming a Parachain. So we can get basic income after becoming a Parachain.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think I have answered a lot of questions. So probably any question regarding the acceleration program or technical updates. Last one question. Yeah. All right. Probably Simon recently joined our team, so it would be great if he could give us end remark. The comments, the last comments.
Okay, let me think. Hopefully the Kusama auction can start soon, and that we will successfully win our auction slot, and that we can start with everything that we've been all been waiting for. Because we know that right now we're just waiting on like basically Polkadot, right? So once the thing, hopefully they start talking about it or sharing more details during the Polkadot Decoded event, and then we can start moving forward and progressing with whatever that we wanted to do on our roadmap. So it'll probably be a long road ahead, but I think that, with all of us here and everyone else who were not able to join the call, I think we'll be able to make it.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for the comments. And it was the first community ambassador call, and I believe it is a successful. So we would like to listen to the feedback and comments from the ambassador, and we would like to have an AMA, monthly AMA or monthly community ambassador call. So yeah, let's keep in touch and feel free to ask any question. And thank you for being a part of the community and part of Plasma Network. So yeah, let's make Web3 happen together. Cool. I just stopped the recording.